Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, knock out a nigga tooth, man. This your boy 503 Line. Back at it again with another one, man. Much love to the almighty LDBC. This is the Early Morning Hunt, hot boxing topics. And today, man, I gotta pose the question: is Canelo king of boxing and the new and only face of boxing? Now, I would suggest myself personally, in my personal opinion, I say you have multiple faces of boxing. Canelo being one of them, Wilder being one of them, Earl Spence being another face, and Devontae Tank Davis being the face of the young era. Now, Canelo has reportedly done 800,000 pay-per-view buys, and he has a whopping $18 million gate, over 16,000 seats sold. You know what I'm saying? They basically sold the MGM the fuck out. Also with a whopping 800,000 pay-per-view buys. That puts him at the top of the hill, above Wilder, above Earl Spence, and above Tank Davis. Now, Wilder, in his fight, he did 600,000. They saying that Wilder did right at 600,000, something like that. I know when Earl Spence and Danny fought, he did like 300K. Tank Davis and Barrios did like 300K. And like I say, I feel like Wilder is definitely at the top when it comes to the face of boxing. But I mean, Canelo definitely is the top guy in my opinion when it comes to market value. You know what I'm saying? And the numbers don't lie, man. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, man. And the numbers say Canelo is the man. Now, it's still open for people to surpass Canelo or be right next to Canelo. Like I say, Earl Spence has to make these fights with guys that we want to see him fight. Terrence Bud Crawford, Keith Thurman, Boots Ennis. These fights need to be made. You also got Tank Davis, who's, I think, the fourth face of boxing. It's kind of like the Four Kings theory. You know what I'm saying? I think Tank Davis' biggest problem is they only put Tank in there with guys that we know he can beat, and it's pretty much the same style. A come forward, flat-footed Latino guy, or a guy from Mexico, who's Hispanic, that comes forward and throws punches, and it's gonna be right there for Tank to hit. That's Tank's biggest problem, and that's Mayweather Promotions' biggest problem. And the matchmaking sucks in Mayweather Promotions. Now with Canelo did something spectacular that we asked all fighters to do. Now you could say it was against a bunch of white boys. You can say all that, whatever. But the man got undisputed in 11 months. He fought 4 times last year. Well, he fought 4 times this year and gave us 4 fights within a year span, and he became undisputed. From December of last year to November of this year, he did it within a year's time. And we asked fighters to stay active, unify the division, and fight for undisputed. And that's what Canelo did. I don't care how you slice it or dice it. That's what the man did. It's not his fault. David Benavidez lost the belt on the scales. And Billy Joe Saunders was the champion. Caleb Smith was the champion. I feel like Caleb was a good fight. You know, he won the World Super Series of boxing. I feel like Billy Joe Saunders was a good fight. And Caleb Plant was a damn good fight. So I got to give Canelo his credit for that. You can say they white boys, they from the UK, whatever you want to say. Do I want to see him fight Charlo? Absolutely. Do I want to see him fight Demetrius Andrade? Absolutely. Do I want to see him fight Beterbiev and Bivol and Zerto Ramirez? Absolutely. And Benavidez. Can't forget about Benavidez. And I think Benavidez will make a strong case for that fight to happen next if he come out this weekend and perform spectacular against the homie Kyron Davis. So, with that being said, man, the 4 Kings of boxing is definitely in full effect, but I think Canelo is the #1 king in boxing. 800,000 pay-per-view buys. 16 million at the gate, 16 to 18 million at the gate, with 16,000 tickets sold in MGM Grand in Las Vegas, the capital of boxing. Hey, man. Say, man. Long live the motherfucking king, man. It's your boy 503 Line, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Who y'all think is the #1 king in boxing? Wilder, Canelo, Earl Spence, or Tank Davis? These are all opinionated, you know what I'm saying, takes. But the facts are that Canelo has the biggest numbers right now in boxing. And it's just like that, man. H-Time for real, 503 Line. Peace out.
I'm still Adrian the Problem Bronner, the can man. Anybody can get it. Africans, I just beat the fuck out of a Mexican.
Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like it if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Message.